all well. Today I wanted to talk to you about infantile eczema and dermatitis. Jasper, bless his heart, he is suffering so badly. He's always suffered from quite dry skin. He's never had, no you haven't, he's never had that baby soft skin that, you know, every baby should have. He's never had it. He's always been a little bit dry, a little bit patchy, but it's never been as bad as it is at the moment. And I will show you him in a minute. It's not very nice to look at, but it is not offensive, but you know, it's just breaks my heart a little bit. So yeah, he's always had quite dry skin, and we have always used, probably not going to pronounce things properly, but oilatum in the bath. I don't use anything else on him in the bath. I used to use different organic shampoos and body washes, but now I just use this because I need to eliminate everything. Hello! Do you want to come and stir up on your face? So the doctor also prescribed this Hydromol, which just comes in a big tub, and it's kind of like it's an ointment. It kind of just looks like a cream. But this was actually for his head that was really, really dry. He kind of had a cradle cap. But yeah, the doctor said, give that a go on it. And it worked okay. His skin was kind of manageable. It was never really baby soft, but it wasn't particularly a problem. What are you doing, munchkin bum? Then, about 2 weeks ago, I noticed this really dry patch of dermatitis on his back. It was really, really red and dry, and then right in the middle, there was a kind of blister. Bubba! Stop playing with noisy things. So I thought, well, that doesn't look normal. It looks quite sore. So I went to see my friend, and my friend is a neonatal nurse, and she said that her son suffered from eczema as well, so she recommended I try Diprobase. This one is a cream and emollient, and just for eczema and dry skin, but it didn't really make a difference. I think it would have made a difference on just normal dry skin, but because it had this blister, it didn't do anything. So we went to the walk-in centre because it was on a Sunday that the blister got quite bad. And they said that it was more than likely just dermatitis, maybe a bit of a reaction to dermatitis, or not an infection, but I don't know. To be honest, they haven't really been that clear. But they prescribed clarithromycin, which is antibiotics to take twice a day for 7 days. And it's disgusting, of course, so I have to do it when he's kind of half asleep or mix it in with things. And it gave us some plasters to put on it just so that, you know, it wasn't getting affected by his clothing or the elements or anything. So started using that. After the first day, the plaster was falling off. It wasn't sticking to him at all. So, quite foolishly, me and my mum used a plaster that we already had at home, and it stuck perfectly, but the next day, the blister went from this size to like this. It was the whole size. I'm not talking a small plaster, I'm talking like one of these. The whole size of it was just this open, weepy blister. You know when you have a blister on your foot, there's that liquid that's in it? I don't know what it is. Just like water, but there was that all over it. And it didn't bother him at all. I could touch it with my finger. I could rub it with cotton wool, like boiled cold water and cotton wool to clean it. He didn't flinch at all. So it was absolutely fine for him, but it wasn't normal. So had an emergency doctor's appointment on the Tuesday, and she said, more than likely, he's just had a reaction to the adhesive. It's really, really common. We'd actually checked, and the plaster went out of date in 2005. So me and my mum felt awful. Can I come show everyone? But yeah, she said it wasn't likely to be anything to do with the date that it went out. Say hi. See, look into my face. Look into my face. He's so happy in himself, though. Whoa. And his belly. Oh, dear. And his back. The battery cut out. Okay, so yeah, panic over. It wasn't anything to do with the dates, the expiry date and all of that. So she gave us different plasters for him, which are these silicone-based ones. I don't know if you can see, but there's just the silicone around, and she said it's really good because hardly anyone is allergic to them. So obviously there was a chance that he could have another reaction, but luckily he didn't. He healed so quickly. So this was the Tuesday. By the Thursday, he was so much better. And she booked me another appointment for the following Tuesday because it was Easter bank holiday weekend. Yeah, I thought I won't bother calling up on Thursday because it's healing really, really well. It was drying and flaking, which still didn't look very nice, but it wasn't sore and open anymore. And she'd also said to use Zero Base, which is just a moisturiser and emollient cream, but there's hardly anything in there, like ingredients-wise. Cetostriol alcohol, phosphoric acid. It doesn't sound very nice, but yeah, they said this is pretty natural compared to all the other ones, so there's not really much for them to be allergic to. So she just said apply this all over, keep the plaster on, and then hopefully by next week it'll all be gone. So, it was all healing fine. I know! And then all of a sudden on Friday, he was just covered in that rash that you've just seen. So all over his face, all over his tummy, his back. He was scratching his neck, scratching his face, making himself bleed. It was just horrible. And at night time, he doesn't sleep anyway, but he was just waking up crying, kind of bucking and like, is writhing in pain? Or is that what you say? I don't know, but he was just rolling around in pain. It was awful. So we went back to the walk-in centre that Sunday, so 3 days ago, and he said that it was likely that he'd probably just had a bit of a reaction, maybe to the antibiotics, maybe to the dermatitis. They weren't really sure. I still don't really know what it is at the moment, but he said to use hydrocortisone 1% cream, which is a steroid cream. So you can only use a really, really thin layer because it does thin the skin. So he said just put this on the really sore bit on his back. And then aqueous calamine cream to put all over. You can use this one as much as you need to, so 10 times a day, so there's no problem. You can't overdose on it. But the steroid cream only twice a day because it is so strong. So the aqueous calamine cream I was just putting all over, and then on the really sore patches I was putting the steroid cream, the hydrocortisone. And then he said also give him Piriton. So this is for allergies. I used to have it loads when I was younger because I had hay fever. 2.5 mils in the morning and then 2.5 mils in the evening. He said it will make him drowsy if that's okay. And I was like, yes, if it makes him sleep, that's fine. It didn't make him sleep. If anything, he sleeps even less now because he's still in pain. So we have been using the Piriton, the aqueous calamine, and the hydrocortisone cream since Sunday. No changes were made, everything's still the same, if not worse. It was kind of more on his belly before and now it's gone up to his face. So you're so noisy! I don't know if it's kind of just travelling its way up and then it's going to go, or I'm not sure. Then we went to the doctor's Tuesday, so yesterday, and I just said, it's not getting any better, really don't know what to do. We had 3 nurses come in to have a look. And then we got seen by a doctor. He didn't really know. He was quite like, yeah, it could be an infection, it could be this, it could be that. Keep using the cream you're using, hopefully in a week it'll be gone. So I know it's not that bad. It's not like he's in loads of pain. He's still doing the 6 things they're supposed to do: eat, sleep, drink, poop, weed, play. But yeah, it's just not nice. It's not nice to see him like that, and it's not nice for him because he is itchy. But anyway, all he gave me was Fusidin cream for his belly button because his belly button has gotten quite red from it all and looks a little bit infected. So yeah, at the moment, giving him Fusidin cream for his belly button, oilatum in his bath, Zero Base all over, hydrocortisone on the sore bits on his back, Piriton in the morning and in the evening. So I don't know, I'm hoping that everything will just kind of calm down now. If it was maybe a reaction, then it should all die down. I'm going to keep using the Zero Base for a couple of days, and then if I don't see any improvements, then I'm going to swap to the Hydromol, because it's quite a thick emollient. I don't know, I'm trying anything at the moment. Everyone that I've spoken to that have children with eczema, dermatitis, anything like that, they've just said, we tried about 5 things, then we found the one for us. So I'm sure there are a million more things that we could try, and then we'll just find it. It might work out that maybe he's developed an allergy to something, maybe his formula, maybe it's heat related because it's getting a bit warmer. I really don't know, but hopefully we'll find the solution. So if you have a child with dermatitis or eczema, then please, please, please comment below. Let me know what you use. You're using non-bio stuff. He wears really thin cotton clothes, but if you have any advice, then please, please, please link it below, because I'm at a bit of a loose end and it's just not nice to hear, and people look and think, oh, I don't want it to catch what he's got. So, it could be catchy. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. We've got a birthday party at the weekend, so hopefully it's not catchy, eh, buddy? But yeah, please, 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 any advice that you've got, and if you need any advice on any of the things that I've used, if you want to know more about what they are and whether I'd recommend them, then just ask below. Because thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, then please do give it a thumbs up and comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more.